Hey guys, John V from PhoneArena here. Right now you're watching our video review of the Moga Ace Power Controller. If you happen to own an iPhone and consider yourself as a serious gamer, this is a device you've been waiting for a long time. It's finally here. We have a mobile gaming pad for the iPhone. For something that's meant to attract serious gamers, the design of the Moga Ace Power is a little bit more on the toyish side than anything else. It's made entirely out of plastic, giving it a lightweight feel, but unfortunately it tends to feel rather hollow, so the construction is a little bit kind of wobbly. It's worth noting that the Moga Ace Power is only compatible with the iPhone 5S, 5C, iPhone 5, and the 5th generation iPod Touch. Currently, the controller is in its travel form. Now, in order to put in the iPhone in there, all we got is expand it like so, and you plop in the iPhone. Make sure you line up with the lightning docking port, and in the back there's a button here that says lock, so basically it locks the controller in place so it doesn't open or close. Using it for the very first time feels a little bit weird just because it's not like your traditional home console controller or the other Moga controllers out there. Instead, it kind of reminds us of a Game Gear or one of the wider type of gaming consoles out there. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the most comfortable feel, especially when trying to use the trigger buttons here, or all four. It's kind of tough as you're holding it, and after a while, our fingers definitely get tired. There's a D-pad on the left side if you need to use it, but it's a little bit stiff with its response. 4 circular-sized buttons hug the right side of the controller. They're raised, ample in size, and have good feedback when we press them. You know, we appreciate that it features 2 analog sticks to kind of mimic the layout of any controller. They're flat and they kind of remind us of the analog stub that's found with the original Sony PSP. So with that, its feedback's not as responsive as we'd like. Rounding things out, it has 2 shoulder keys and 2 analog triggers. Inside the controller is an 1800 milliamp hour battery, and you can activate the charging process by moving the switch right here. There's a micro USB port on the top edge. Unfortunately though, it won't simultaneously charge the internal battery of the controller and the iPhone 5S if you connect it. There's no arguing about the advantage we get using a physical controller as opposed to the on-screen ones, just because with the on-screen ones, the problem with that is that usually our field of view here gets cluttered up, so we really can't see. But with this, we have full control. We can move up, move down, and it really comes in handy for certain games, especially first-person shooters. For example, we have a huge advantage playing this game called Touch Tanks with the controller, just because with the left analog stick, we're able to actually maneuver our tank, and with the right, it's used to move the turret. With the on-screen controls, it's very tough trying to juggle between the two, but with this, it really shows what kind of advantage we get, just because we have control in moving the turret on the fly simultaneously, and our records, just playing the game after a while just shows the effectiveness of this approach. As it currently stands, the Moga Ace controller supports a handful of games for the iPhone. Now, not all the games are compatible. You have to go to the website, Moga's website, to find out what they are. But they have great titles like NBA 2K14, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and even Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. But the majority of them are mostly freemium games. It's not quite a home run, but it's a good starting point, just because with the Moga Ace Power Controller, it gives us a very ideal gaming experience. No longer do we need to fiddle around with those on-screen controls. This is just nice, but the thing is, it feels rather underwhelming with its design and construction. It would have been a lot better if, especially for the $100 price point, we would expect a little bit better than this, probably in line to what we see with the Android counterparts. So if you guys want to learn more about the Moga Ace Power Controller, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.